This is Delane at DC Corporate Headshots right here in the nation's capital. And today's topic is surrounding a conversation that I just had with a client on the telephone, where we were talking about the types of portrait that they need. We call this the look and feel. And ultimately it came down to whether or not they needed a headshot or a portrait or both. But most importantly, the client was a little bit confused about the difference between a headshot and a portrait. I mean, you looked all around, you looked at your coworkers' pictures, you looked all over Pinterest, you looked all over LinkedIn, and you see a wide variety of photos. So it doesn't really matter, does it? Not, it totally matters. When you're thinking about the message that you're trying to convey, you're thinking about putting together, being involved in a photo shoot, you need to know the difference between a headshot and a portrait, and you need to know more specifically what you want and what you need. You see, a portrait typically shows more of a person's body, all right? It may be half length, it may be full length, 3/4 length, it may be a person sitting at a desk or at a lectern or in their environment. And we call those environmental portraits. That is what we consider a portrait. A headshot, by definition, is the subject's head and shoulders. It is, the emphasis is on the face, it's on the expression, it's on the message that you're trying to convey, typically with two things, your eyes and your mouth, okay? The confidence and approachability that comes out of that. If you decide to shoot a portrait, then one thing that you have to consider, well, not one thing, it's actually multiple things, is what is the rest of your body saying? What I mean by that is, if you're gonna have your entire body in it, you have to look at, you gotta make sure that things like your pants match your suit. So you can't wear the black pants with the blue jacket now, for the most part. You have to make sure that those bottom items are ironed and pressed and they look presentable. The shoes need to match. There's sometimes in the summertime or any time for that matter, where we might be shooting headshots of a sales team or something like that. And it doesn't matter what they wear on the bottom half. They could be wearing shorts, they could be headed golfing after the session. It doesn't really matter, because the only thing that you see is the head and shoulder area of the portrait. So nothing on the bottom half matters. But obviously, if you're shooting a half length or full length shot, that stuff does matter. If you put your hands in your pockets, you need to make sure that you're not making a fist in your pockets, or one finger is not hanging out of your pockets, or if you fold your arms, now that you know that the suit jacket is not wrinkled and bunched up a lot. So those are types of things that you have to think about if you decide to do a portrait. You need to make sure that stuff fits even better, because if the jacket, the dress, the blouse, if things don't fit very well and you're gonna show the entire body, then it's more important now that those things fit you and fit your body better. It's also more important that they're clean, that they've been pressed and ironed, and there are no spots on them. Although a lot of this stuff can be taken care of in Photoshop, we try to get the image as close to perfect in the camera as possible, and we don't leave it to fixing it with Photoshop, even though we can. So if you are thinking about a portrait versus a headshot, consider what your final need is. If all you need is a headshot, then you go for that, because that allows you to focus on your face and your expression, hair, as opposed to having to worry about the entire rest of your body to put together a great portrait. Thanks a lot for that question. I'm Delane at DC Corporate Headshots. If you have any additional questions, just reach out to me. You can reach me directly at 202-796-3003. Thank you.